Hello, Renee Flamand here. You guys, in behaving this way, which I'll define and break down in a second, of course, they're setting up, the narcissist is setting up a firewall for others to ever believe you. Should you try to say one negative word about them, which the negative words would be the truth, right? So they're setting up a firewall to deflate your credibility. Now, mind you, not all spaccones are narcissists, but I've never met a narcissist who wasn't a spaccone. Here we go. Okay. Not only is the narcissist buying friends and admiration when they continually pick up the check, which is one example of what a spaccone often does, which spaccone in Italian is someone who brags, okay, and tries to make themselves seem more significant than they are. They're trying to establish themselves when they do this, pick up the check, this kind of thing. They're trying to establish themselves as kind, generous, giving, friendly, okay? They're this wonderful person. What do you mean they did such and such to you? No way, I don't believe it. They're the most generous person I've ever seen. Why? Because they pick up a check? Because they pick up a check? What else what kind of person are they is what shows kindness to me. Not this, scuttle, as they say in Italian for money. No, that has nothing to do with kindness. I'm sorry, it doesn't. Especially when they're doing it to be calculated. Yes, that is a calculated move that they make. They're trying to break any credibility anyone would ever have against their evil ways by pampering those around them. The long con, really. They're trying to sell themselves as this wonderful person by this simple act of always picking up the check to gain a generous reputation, right? As we discussed Wednesday, they cannot be seen as a villain. They got to be the hero, martyr, or victim. They care about what others think about them. So to have to build themselves up in the eye of others before they think anything bad, picking up the check is a common move a narcissist will make. It's easy, right? You throw your credit card down, you grab the waiter ahead of time. It's a big move. Everyone will talk about it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aren't you the best? Thank you. Oh my God. 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 Once their own people catch on, though, all bets are off. And they will eventually see their ugly side, whether or not they pick up the check. That's the example I'm using for spaccone, okay? Because that's a common move. They caught on. Oh, those people caught on. Oh, so why would I bother picking up the check now? Suddenly the generosity stops for the people that catch on. Suddenly the generosity stops for the people that try to make their truth be known and talk to them and let them know, hey, you did this, this, and this, and that's pretty hurtful. Those people suddenly get nothing. Nada. Zilch, zero, rien. Nothing. They don't get nothing. Nothing. Why? Why bother? They already saw the truth of that narcissist with their mask off. What? They can't snow them. Being a spaccone picking up the check doesn't do anything when you're being mean to me over here. I can buy my own food. I can buy my own drinks, right? I don't need someone picking up the check to assuage what they did to me over here or to make me not see their true behavior. So the spacconeness is reserved for people that they're still snowing, right? And I feel like the others who have not caught on, who continue to be wooed and courted, lest they ever even have an inkling into the real person that is this toxic person, the others are in the dark. And they just accept the gesture as one of generosity. It's remarkable to me that they convince themselves, these narcissists who are spaccones, that they convince themselves that they are so loved. Yet in many situations, they're buying people. They're buying people. They want VIP treatment, and they convince themselves they're getting it because their personalities are so illustrious. If they stop short in picking up the check, laying on thick the compliments and promises of something and promises to help you and do this and get you that, they're blowhards too, right? It kind of goes with spaccone. It's a braggart. It's a blowhard. They blah, 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 blah. Where would those people be? Where would those people be? I am surrounded. I have a very close and wonderful set of friends and family. I'm not buying anyone. Nobody buys anyone. We're all even. We do for each other. We do for ourselves. You go out to dinner. There's nothing wrong with splitting a check. Nothing wrong with splitting a check. Right down the middle. Doesn't have to be you had this, some people do that. That doesn't mean it's equal. It's equal, right? I'm not buying anybody. The people that are in my life because they love me, the person. What I'm giving to people is not skadal. Maybe it is. Charities and such, someone who needs help, of course. But I'm not buying friends. So I'm not at risk for one day stopping this and having people go away, right? A narcissist will make themselves go broke before they stop picking up a check. Do you know that? That's how important it is for them to be loved by strangers. They'll pick up the check. That's a move they do. Oh, no, it isn't. I'm picturing a narcissist right now. I'm generous. Blah, blah, blah. No, you're not. Because when I see you with your own family or with your own, you're doing nothing. You're doing nothing. Why? Because they caught on. Why bother? So you're not kind inside your heart. If you've stopped for people that should receive your generosity, but you continue for strangers who really, maybe they deserve, pardon me, all morning. Maybe they deserve it, but your own doesn't. They're nice people. They're nice people. But they've seen the real you, and you can't deal with that. You can't deal with that, so they get nothing. But these people are still snowed. Here, let me pick it up. Let me pick it up. That's called a spaccone. Okay? And like I said, not all spaccones are narcissists. I've known some very, 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 very nice people who genuinely in their heart pick up the check a lot. And they're just good people. They have it, they want to share it, and they're good people. They don't expect anything in return. They're not trying to sell you on their personality. They're genuinely good people. So not all spaccones picking up the check are braggarts, but the word spaccone, generally I think of they're picking up the check. And yeah, they brag. If you look up spaccone, it says braggart. But in the Italian culture, you'll understand it has a lot to do with how they're presenting themselves as the boss, the head of the table, here you go, I got it. Like, it's disgusting when it's done for manipulation. And I see right through it. I'm not impressed. I'm not. And if anyone ever bought me anything like that dinner, of course you say thank you, but I'm not impressed with that move by a toxic person because they're doing it for a calculated reason. And they're trying to gain favor with the company that they're buying so that they can feel good, be told they're such a hero, be told the grateful words of thank you, you're so good, you're so generous, you're so kind. Meanwhile, their ego is going, but they're treating their own like dirt. Well, that's not a good, generous person, in my opinion. No. Unless we're not talking about a bad family that someone excused themselves from because they were mean. The person I have in mind has a very good, nice, loving family. They're all close. So the one person off in left field, well, obviously it's you. There's one common denominator. But you continue picking up the check for other people and be a spaccone. Other people see through it. The fact that they don't see it, that has a lot to do with what we've been talking about this week. I'm sorry, I looked down and Minnie's butt was right here, so I'm petting it. It has a lot to do with what we were talking about. Their sense of entitlement, their view of themselves, their grandiose, magnificent view of themselves. They really convince themselves that all these people are loving them and all these people. You bought the check. You're buying people. You're buying people. Challenge you. Stop short in buying people and see how many friends you have in your circle. It's disgusting to witness, just another thing that I thought I would let you know, because I don't want you to mistaken a calculated manipulation as generosity. Sometimes it can be. Like I said, there are some people that might even have a brash quality about them, but they are very generous and they don't have a mean bone in their body. Or they're just generous, not even brash. They're quiet about it, don't have a mean bone. I'm not saying everyone that picks up that's not what I'm saying. Make sure that that's not what I'm saying. But I've never known a narcissist or toxic person that wasn't flashy and quick to do that to gain favor from those at the table. Keep this in mind as you go through the holidays and pay attention to what people do.